So how dare me say that Maxi View is the world's best blind spot mirror? Well, after getting hundreds of testimonials in the mail, and by the way, any of you that have had a product or a service out there, how many testimonials have you received? I mean, if a business or a product receives one testimonial, it's a big, big deal. Yet I've received hundreds of testimonials. So after a period of time when I've gotten so many testimonials, I'm thinking, boy, I've got a pretty good mirror. People would stand in line when I was doing shows. In fact, I spent 10 years on the road doing car shows and county fairs, and people would stand in line to see my demonstration. So one day this fellow comes to my booth. His name was Mr. Hammerscamp. And he walked into the booth and said, Maxi View is the world's second best mirror. Of course, we're all laughing. This guy was in his 80s. And we, of course, challenged him. I said, what do you mean we're the second best mirror? He said, well, I know you're the second best mirror because I invented the world's best blind spot mirror, and I have the title to prove it. And he bought a bunch of mirrors. He was going to give them to his friends, and he left. We all laughed about it, but the next day he came back and said, I don't think you guys believe me. And he pulled out a mirror that was gigantic. Could never go on a car. It was made for trucks. You mounted it on the roof of your truck, and one glance, boy, you could just see everything really big. And it turns out that this gigantic mirror, it was about 3 foot square, actually had the same curvature as the Maxi View mirror, back to the curvature and not the size. And when he was in our booth, we gave him a bunch of mirrors, and he told us the story about how his family went broke inventing and trying to market this world's best blind spot mirror. So before he left, he says, I've decided that in fact Maxi View mirrors are without a doubt the world's best blind spot mirror. Being able to back up the statement, we were always hoping people would challenge us, and that's how we came up with world's best blind spot mirror.